Greetings, YouTube, as Season 2 of Alliance War comes to a close, thank God, and we are only a couple weeks away, for some odd, really inexplainable reason, for being into Season 3. I wanted to give you another case study of a question I get almost every day, and it makes sense why I get this question so often, because Alliance War, the math is still kind of confusing, and it really is left to speculation in some ways, because the question, of course, even after all of these tweaks, is pretty simple. What should we focus on more? Defender diversity or attack rating? Meaning, should we have as close to a perfect diversity as possible to maximize our points in diversity, or should we have kind of a middle-of-the-road diversity score because we're putting defenders like Medusa and MODOK and now Infinity War Iron Man in multiple spots to increase our defender kills and also beat them in attack bonus? Well, I always wonder to myself, are there going to be case studies that I can talk about in my YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel, I should say? And in the past war that I experienced in the Gold 1 tier that I am now in, we had a case study that honestly on paper made very little sense to me, and yet it's a great thing to talk about and put information out in the community. So, in the history of the last Alliance War, you can see that we had a victory that ultimately gave us 66 points in a bonus, and yet when you look at the view of the details, it's still really hard for me to explain how the heck this happened. So, you will notice that there is one green line, one green category, if you will, on the left, which is my alliance, and that's literally it. And it is only a green category that is 30 points higher than the right. So you can see that both alliances cleared all 3 battle groups, explored 100%, and then we beat them by 3 in attack bonus. Now when you scroll down, you'll notice 0 defenders remaining, but diversity, they beat us by 7. So we only beat them in attack bonus by 3, and yet they beat us by 7 in diversity. So there's a net difference of 4 in diversity on paper. If you think they're even with diversity and attack bonus, then you should maybe give it to the alliance that has the advantage with defender diversity. But when we scroll down, it gets even weirder. Attacker kills, same. Defender kills, 13 more for them. 30 participants, MVPs, so on and so forth. Literally, the only category we won on was attack bonus, and that's all that mattered. We won by a total in attack bonus of 240 points, and the 3 that we gained in attack bonus was enough of a margin than the 7 they won on defender diversity, and they even got more defender kills than we did. So really, this is a classic case study, really the best case study that I've been able to find in my time playing Alliance War, of when in doubt, diversity matters, but not nearly as much as some alliances make it out to be. You don't want to have a perfect 150 diversity while having a defense that's easy enough to easily go through. You also want to make sure that if you are doubling up on champions on defense, you are putting out the top Alliance War defenders like a Medusa to maximize the fact that you're giving up diversity points but making your defense a lot stronger. I see alliances all the time that struggle with this because they either don't communicate who is placing who, or even worse, they don't understand which nodes to put those defenders on. So, this is quite the case study, again, of an Alliance War that, quite frankly, when I look back on these numbers, I still can't believe that we won, and yet we just squeaked by enough. I can just imagine how annoyed the alliance that barely lost to us was in this. It's just, the math is quite interesting and a little confusing, but then again, I don't pretend to be a math professor, thank God for my students and myself, because let's just say that my puns wouldn't be the only thing that I would miscalculate during my lectures. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Good luck in the finality of Season 2 of Alliance War. I hope that you all are as thankful as I am to get that over with. I wish we had more than a couple weeks off before Season 3, but Kabam has decided that that's not going to happen, and I'll probably come out with a separate video at some point explaining not only why this is, but also how to improve Alliance War so we all don't hate the game and most importantly lose our trust for Kabam even more. Thanks for watching, YouTube.